Good evening, hey everyone, this is Joseph from the Disney Daddies. Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little heads up to let you know that we're still alive. It is now July 10th, I think. And so I just want to let you guys know that we did make it back from our trip from Walt Disney World. And it was fantabulous, as you guys know, that we went there for James's, or to celebrate James's 50th birthday, because this year he's turning 50. And in June was like the only time that all of us really could take time off and go and celebrate his birthday for this year. So we were all there and it was fabulous. I swear, at all of our dinners, it's like we were like singing happy birthday to James like every night. It was like kind of funny. But anywho, but yeah, so we are back from that, but I'm a little behind here on YouTube, so that's why I just wanted to post this little video to you guys, because 2 days after getting back I became really sick, and it's like I was in bed until like this past weekend. And so it's like I don't know if I caught something here in Seattle or if I caught something over in Orlando, but I did come home with like about 15 mosquito bites, so I'm thinking it might be Orlando and mosquito related, but I don't want to know. So anywho, but I'm feeling a lot better now, even though it's like really hot here. If you hear a rumbling in the background, that is my air conditioner, because it is like 75 degrees outside. It is like so hot. I know a lot of you are probably looking at me right now like want to probably reach out and like smack me, because some of you I know are like in 100 to 115 degree heat right now, and I so sympathize with you because I experienced some of that when we were in Orlando. It was like crazy, and so it's probably not as bad as you have now, but it was just crazy there. It's just like that's our first time ever going to Orlando at the end of June, and it was so muggy and hot. It's just like just step outside and it felt like I just stepped out of the shower. It's like my shirt get all wet and everything. So you guys that live there, you know, 2 thumbs up to you. I do not know how you guys do it, but it's like I have a lot of like respect for you guys, you know, that actually tough it out every single day that live there. But yeah, so yeah, so if you hear anything in the background, that's my air conditioner. I do apologize for that, but I cannot live without it because it's like really hot. I know 75 degrees is hot here in Seattle, believe it or not. So if you like that type of weather, come to Seattle. So anywho, so I just want to let you know, also the other day, I went to the supermarket to do some grocery shopping, and look what I found. I found beer. That's right. I usually don't drink beer. I'm not a real big beer drinker, but in fact the only beer I drink is like Sol beer, S-O-L, and that's a beer from Mexico. And the first time I tasted that was like about a decade ago, on a trip that James and I took to Puerto Vallarta. And so I really love that beer, and that's like the only beer I usually would drink until I went to Epcot and I found this beer. And if you guys haven't tried it, you definitely need to try it. But yeah, I found it at my local supermarket. It's a German beer. I do not know how to pronounce it, but it's a grapefruit beer, and it is delish. I mean, when you smell it, it actually smells like grapefruit. It has, you know, that's probably one of the reasons I don't like beer, is because of the smell. But, and it tastes like grapefruit too. It is so fabulous. So if you guys are near a supermarket, run out to the supermarket and get this beer right now. And if you happen to be watching this and you're at Walt Disney World right now, hurry, run over to Epcot, go to the German Pavilion and pick that up. My sister-in-law Tina, she actually purchased me one of those grapefruit beers because she knew that was something I wanted, and I didn't get a chance to get it. And so it was like the last few minutes before they stopped serving beer, and we ran over there and she purchased it for me, and I was like shocked. I was like shocked about how good it was. And so yeah, so that was like a really good beer to get. So if you're definitely there at Epcot, go to the German Pavilion and get the grapefruit beer. And so so yeah, so I found that in my supermarket. I picked up 2 6-packs the other day, and 1 6-pack is already gone. I know, and I don't drink beer. I'm usually a wine or cocktail type person, so I'm kind of shocked about how good this beer is and how much I like it. It's kind of strange. And then I also wanted to give you like just a small little shopping haul. As you all know that from my other vlogs, that I do want to start like a little segment to get James more involved in the videos because he's kind of shy. And so I went ahead and picked up some pins, and I'm missing something here. Oh, here we go. And I went ahead and picked up some pins. One of them is from the Frozen Ever After ride that we had ridden, and it was our first time riding the Frozen ride, and I absolutely positively love this ride. I mean, I think I almost like cried because it's just so fabulous. But yeah, so I love that ride, so I had to get something to remember that ride. And then our other ride that's our favorite is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And so I went ahead and picked up this one. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. Let's see. Alright, yeah, and so it's like, and it turns like the ride does. So I went ahead and picked that one up at the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train for that ride, because to commemorate it, to show how much we love it. But we found a new ride that we had never ridden before, and we fell in love with it because on our first night there we were so exhausted. But on that first night that we got there, Magic Kingdom had extended hours to like 1 a.m. And so James and I decided, okay, we're gonna leave Zachary with Grandma, and he and I are gonna have like a little date night. We're gonna go and just have fun for a couple hours. And so it's like, so we went and rode Big Thunder Railroad. I believe that's the correct correct name for it. But yeah, so we went and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad or something like that. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you guys know what I'm talking about. So anyways, we went and rode that at night, and it was fantabulous. And then what's funny though, the next day was when we're going to Magic Kingdom too, and so that happened to be our first Fast Pass ride in the morning. And so it was really cool to see the difference at night and during the day. Totally different experiences. So if you guys get the chance, definitely ride the rides at night and during the day, because you're gonna get like a totally different experience, you know, at both times. So yes, so that's now probably one of our favorite rides there at Walt Disney World is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. So anywho, so I sidetracked, but also the other pins I picked up were some mystery boxes of the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I went ahead and picked up 4. I believe I have another box somewhere else. But yeah, I went ahead and picked these up. But if you guys watch other YouTubers that do Disney pins and mystery box unboxings, you notice that sometimes people go and collect numerous boxes of the same box at one location, like maybe one store inside of Magic Kingdom, and then when they get home and they do these unboxings and they're so excited, and then 9 out of the 10 boxes are exactly the same pin. And so it's like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. So I went ahead and picked up one from the Magic Kingdom, I went and picked up one from the Animal Kingdom, I picked up one from Epcot, and I picked one up from the Port Orleans French Quarter Resort gift shop. And so, and I believe I have another one around here somewhere, I believe. And so I picked them up at different places, so if I get duplicates, I'm gonna be like really mad, and I might have to sue. No, not really. Anywho, but yeah. So I'm gonna start those segments, and then also when we got back from our trip, it's kind of fun, but we had this waiting for us, Magic at our door. At your door, Magic at your door. So it's for the month of June, but he sends it out, you know, at the end of, towards the last week or something of June. So a lot of stuff in here I know is for the 4th of July, but the 4th of July is already passed. So, but that's okay. We still have it all sealed and everything. Still need to do the unboxing, so we're really excited. So those of you who like Magic at Your Door unboxings, definitely subscribe to our channel, because we've been doing them for the past couple of months now. I think for the past 3 months. And so so yeah, so we're gonna be having that video up pretty soon. And then I'm gonna be doing vlogs. But before I do the vlogs of our trip, I'm going to be posting a couple videos over the next 2 weeks of stuff that I recorded prior to the trip, which would be shopping hauls. And I think I have 2 or 3 shopping hauls that I still need to post. And then also I'm going to be posting one video that is not Disney related. I know, the Disney Daddies, the Disney Channel, and having a video that's not Disney related. But it's probably going to be the only one on the channel, but it is for a good reason. It's because my sister-in-law, she happens to be adopted, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law adopted her when she was an infant from Korea. And so this past September, she did an ancestry DNA test thing online or whatever, and so she got her results back, and then she did some searching, and then she ended up finding her birth mother. And what's really funny though, in January is when we started really planning this trip for Walt Disney World. And so in April, she found her birth mother, who for all her life she thought was in Korea somewhere. But it turns out her birth mother actually lived or lives near the Orlando area. And so it was kind of ironic how it like all worked out, because she was going to be there already to celebrate James's 50th birthday, and then it's just like all of a sudden it's just like she finds her birth mother, and she lives in the same area. And so they got to meet there, and I filmed a little bit of it, and so I'm creating this little video to sort of like tell her story. So I'm going to be posting that here on this channel. So that's probably going to be the only thing on this channel that's not Disney related. So don't fear, all you Disney fans. I'm not steering off into drama or like adoption stories or anything like that, but this is just a one-time thing, just something for my sister can remember that moment of meeting her birth mother. And so anywho, so yeah, so I had those coming up. Then once I have those up, I'm going to be doing the vlogs from Walt Disney World. And of course it was a little bit different. How we did them are going to be different, because it was like really strange, because we had another video, another YouTube channel that I'll talk about in another segment, where you know, I walked around vlogging, and you know, I really don't have a problem doing that. I'm not embarrassed or anything like that. And so but it just made it really strange this time in Walt Disney World, not necessarily for embarrassment reasons or anything like that, but it's just there was like 10 of us there. And so we had these appointments for our fast passes, so we had to make our fast passes. And then we had dinner arrangements, you know, for lunch and dinner and all that. And so it seemed like we were meeting schedules all the time, and so it made it, and we were like running from one point to another point, you know, or we're I don't know, we just like, it was very busy. When I think back on it, we were like really busy that whole time. And so I got a lot of B-roll footage, which as y'all know, B-roll is, or maybe you don't know, B-roll is like footage that you get, you know, just, you know, the atmosphere of what's going on. I have a lot of point of view videos from when we're on the ride, but I believe we have very limited actually talking points where we're actually talking to the camera. I mean, at one point I gave James the camera and I said, here, vlog, talk to the camera. And so I know he did a little bit of it. And so so if I don't have like talking points for a video or a segment or something I'm doing, I'll probably do something like this with myself, or myself and James, or the 3 of us with Zachary involved, and we'll talk about what you're about to see, and how we felt, and how excited we were, or how exhausted we were, or whatever our emotions were at that time, you know, and then show you the video clips. So it's going to be a little different than the normal, you know, vlogging type of video where you're just walking around talking to a camera. So I hope you guys do like them, but I'm sure it's gonna be a lot different next time when the 3 of us go, or maybe just I go, or James and I just go, or whatever. I'm sure it'll be a lot easier to vlog at that point, instead of having to worry about all these other people in the family and little kids and all that stuff. So so yeah, so I do hope you guys like them. So with that said, definitely I hope you guys subscribe to our channel. If you're watching this from a computer of some sort, you probably see Mickey and Donald in one of these corners. Definitely press on him and subscribe, and press the little icon. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Instagram. I want to thank you all for like following us on Instagram and following us here on YouTube. And please do leave a comment. I try to answer like all the comments on Instagram and on YouTube. And so yeah, so definitely leave a comment. for we can communicate with one another. And so yeah, so I'm really excited. So please follow us on Instagram, the Disney Daddies. Subscribe here on YouTube. It would help us out a lot. The more subscribers we have, the better it will help us out. And so definitely tell your friends and family about us and get them to subscribe to us too. But yeah, I have a lot of good stuff coming in the future, and after I get the vlogs up from our Disney World trip, we have some big announcements coming up. Big. So yeah, so you want to make sure that you're subscribed for those too, alright? So until next time, guys, go run out, get this to your local supermarket, or if you're at Walt Disney World, run to Epcot German Pavilion, get the grapefruit beer. It is fabulous. Alright guys, so until next time, remember we love you, stay fabulous, and we'll see you real soon. Bye. Oh, yeah.